first flower that stopped me in my tracks was the passionflower. I can remember the exact moment I saw it. Everything stopped, and I became absolutely transfixed by its otherworldly form and hypnotizing coloration. I became a florist shortly after, and I always remembered that moment. It was the first time a flower had given me complete pause. It filled me with curiosity and awe. I decided that was the feeling I would try to give people through my work. Lofty, yes, of course, but I aim to give people pause, make them curious, and allow them to experience the wonder of nature through the medium of flowers. As a new florist, I attempted to do this by selecting unexpected materials, such as herbs or fruited branches or cuttings from unusual plants. It was my hope that by focusing on unique, seasonal materials, I could grab the attention of the viewer, draw them in, and make them fall in love with floral design the way I had. As I progressed as a florist, I started to rely less on the impact of the unexpected and unusual, and lean more on design principles to draw the viewer in. With this as a focus, one can coax out the best in any material, even the so-called ordinary. This was tested when everything stopped in March 2020. My inspiration took a hit. Like many others, I felt trapped and creatively restricted. Like so many, all of my work came to a halt. My energy was drained and I wondered how to regain my creative spark. Instead of ruminating on all I'd lost, I decided to focus on what I still had access to. In lockdown in early March in Michigan, that was hyacinth from the grocery store. So I brought the flowers home and I began to experiment. I asked myself, how could I coax the most interest out of these flowers? How could I do more with less? I began by simply threading the flowers onto wire. Not a new idea, of course, but a beautiful one still. A way to transform a single bunch into something more, something artful and inspiring. I then asked myself what could be done with these wired strands. How else can I push this forward? How can I make more of this? This question, how can I take one element and push it forward, lifted me out of my creative funk and changed the way I approach design. This pared down focus allowed me to see possibilities in every material, no matter how ordinary. By using less elements, we're able to focus on the qualities of what we've selected. And employing the principles of rhythm and repetition allow us to stretch humble ingredients, yet still create impactful work. Today I'll share some of these ideas with you. They are intentionally simple and approachable. I've chosen everyday flowers to encourage us to see their potential. I see Flower Forward as a call to action. It invites us to remain engaged and keep moving, even when we don't have access to everything we're used to. It invites us to keep pushing the art of floristry forward. It invites us to think about how an element can be stretched, how an idea can be stretched, and how we as florists can continually innovate, progress, and help each other grow.